He's really fun in this game. He's a little less execution heavy than he is in XX, but he's still incredibly fun, and I like that. Still got all the ball shenanigans going on. Actually, I don't think you've really seen any Strive gameplay, eh? Other than like what, the Venom trailer that you watched. Yeah.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? 5 pieces.
Oh, actually, since you're gonna be watching me, I can also show you Bedman, my main in this game. Alright, as well, or have I not gotten to that point yet? So this is his. Oh, better turn off counter hit. Show that I can do these combos on normal hit. I can't even do it on normal hit on crazy. There you go. That's his bread and butter right there. Leads into hard knockdown, and it gives you a ball set too. I can choose different places for them to go, so he's got this one. This is K. Puts it right in front of him for a kick. Punch puts it low, so you can send it across the floor. Yeah. And triangle or slash puts it high so I can jump and hit it. And then heavy puts it a little further out in front of him for if he wants to try zone a bit more. Then he can also just put them down himself. He can hit as many as he wants in one go. He's got an air version of the pull ball hit, as well as 2 ground versions, one that hits it down, and one that hits it forward. They don't actually disappear up for a while, so you can actually, whiff, if I can do the charging. So you can actually whiff it, and then you still have it on the floor. He has this really funny move where he turns them into a ball, and you get the combo in the ball ball. See that? A little Kai ball. I think hard mini. Oh, there you go. I think every character has a different ball. He has 2 supers. So this is his new one. The big ball out in front of him. It does more damage the more balls you have out. If I put more balls out and then I do it again, more damage. Then he's got... I'm sure you remember this one. Dark Angel, the big purple ball. Do it on their wake up when they don't get to have any fun. You get the combo off of it as well, it's very cool. So you can combo into it too. There's a wall break because the Robo Kai gives you the assist. He actually has a really decent instant overhead. Leads into a soft knockdown, that's enough to go run off on top of. Wall break. He's a very cool character. With hella drippy in this game too. Oh. Oh. Okay. You remember this now. The air combo. So you know how whenever you do 5D, it does that like launch up in effect? This is the same kind of thing, but this is a charged 5D. Because regular 5D just does like a weird crumple hit, and you can RT it to combo off of it and stuff. So it's just used for a quick overhead. Like it's a universal overhead, every character can do it. Leads into a quick ass knockdown. favorite character. The one I've put the most time into. The Bedman. The Peak Man, as I like to call him, because he is incredibly big for no reason. He's just a gigantic bed. Got a bunch of bed-like activities. He has really weird air movement because he has an 8-way dash. So he can dash down, down back, backwards, up back, up forward, forward, down forward. Which means he can do a lot of freaky stuff. He's got pretty cool combos too. So in the corner he can get stuff like this going. Actually, I think it's really super, big ball, probably a lot of damage. His unique mechanic is after doing a special move, he then has an automatic like follow-up that happens a couple seconds later. So whenever he does the explosion arm, the follow-up is a bomb on his head. He then has a Beyblade move, which the follow-up is a line of explosions that he can combo off of. And then he has like a little laser move, he can build a little drill that he can shoot, and the follow-up is a little like lightning bolt. So he does a lot of, you know, crazy overhead move stuff and stuff like that. Oh, need to remember how to do this combo now. Ooh. Let's go. He can charge to do explosions and pretty cool stuff. He also has an install super as well, like Dragon Install, which just makes all of his follow-up power buff. So now his explosion head does a big explosion and he always wall breaks. So he's a stupid character. I can show you Anji in this game. I play a bit of him as well. Anji looks even better in this game than he does in FX. His character design is kinda awesome. This is him. He lost his DP, but in return he gained this. The spin move. So the spin is his counter. Kind of hard to show you, but if they hit you while doing that, you can then follow up with a like fish attack that knocks down.
Danger.
And gives them hella like OP. Butterfly. Throw. Throw butterfly. That's the work out of corner. Yeah, they removed the DP, but instead he just gets like busted ass anti-air. His 6P is really good. Throw. He's still got the 5G, so that's no longer an auto guard, but instead it just gives him hella combos. Whoops, you actually know how to do them. It gives you hella combos if you know how to do them, but I don't. His main combo stuff involves him doing a lot of aerial bullshit. Because he does this move, which goes up in the sky. And then he's got, you know, his follow-ups he can do. Like this. He no longer has F Fusion, because I've tied to the floaty up move. So he's just got one Fusion now. But this Fusion is really fast. And he can combo from overhead as well. So the overhead combos normally. And you can also, if you land raw, if you land raw fusion into the low, you can actually get a combo afterwards as well. Like that. Obviously you can do more combo, but I don't want to. He has two supers. One of them is a parry super. If I can get him to hit real quick. Yeah, got a knockdown. No, it's after block. I have to go after recovery. Standing I'm sure you can imagine how annoying that is. Actually, now that I've got him on this, I can show you the carry. I should have learned how to do the follow-up for it. How the fuck do you do the follow-up? Half circle back P, that's what I'm doing. Oh. There you go, fish. Gives hard knockdown. He's also still got the big sand super, but this one doesn't suck. That's cool. His combo route and the front is he does a lot of damage in this game. That's a pretty simple like corner bread and butter, and it does like almost like 75%. It's stupid. Oh, and now we've got the greatest character ever made in this game, Slayer. Slayer this is probably his most like brain dead form, because his command so any hit that he gets will be a guaranteed heavy counter hit, because he gets some fuck ass combo. So now he has a low from his step dash. His step dash also now goes through people. What else can he do? Oh, he has a plus on block move. So this move, if they block it, is actually Hella Plus. And if you do this, you get a full combo. He can also loop Pole Bunker in this game. So if I go... if you do it correctly, you will lose it. Yeah. So depending on the starter, you can get up to, I think, 3 Pole Bunkers in a row without using any meter. Very, very silly. He has 2 supers. One of them is, it spends all your meter, but it was hella cool. This is probably the coolest super in the game. It's also the fun. They bounce around the stage. See that, Michael? Very goofy character, this guy is. So yeah, he has a low from the dash step, and he has an overhead too, that both come out same frame. So it's a true 50-50. And if he's close enough to you, he can do side swap overhead and low. It is diabolical. I don't know what they thought was him. And you know what? He's still like barely top tier. He's got some cool ass combos though. You can do stuff like, let me figure this out again. Oh, 1 sec. It's a hard combo. Yeah, you can do very stylish looking stuff with him, but you can look at some easy stuff. And you get the wall break. Easy damage. Just throw with easy, like the great pick up. He's a goofy character. Who else we got? Oh, here you go. Here's a character I've been playing in Apex a little bit. Axel. Guild Figure's a resident zoner. You know, the man we all know and love. I know. Oh, I mean, look at this little, like, I don't know, cock bag or whatever. So in this game, he has a time stop super. And then he can also do bomber loop, if I can remember how to do it. They're hard. There you go. Follow it. He has that command grab, which like clotheslines them, or if you're close enough, it'll do the actual damage. Very cool stuff. So you remember this move, yeah? This move now goes full screen. And he gets a follow-up too. With a big explosion. And he can combo from it too, he's full screen. So you can do more than just... I need to remember how to do it there, I think I need to delay it. There you go. Very, very silly stuff. He's got like pretty decent corner combo though. Yeah, he can do some pretty wild combos in the corner. This is a tornado move that like lingers hella long. Busted ass projectile. They give the normal zoner a projectile. And of course they did. He's often first. He no longer has the big headbutt dive kick, but instead he just gets stupid combos that shouldn't happen. See if I can remember a bread and butter for him. I think this would work. I think it's down here. Oh no, it goes, yeah, almost. You get the gist. You do a few buttons, boom. Now they're full screen. Now you can do your zoning. Very nice character, very fun. Very simple though. Doesn't have a lot of bullshit going on like he does in XX. Oh, I also play a bit of bike in this game because he isn't, you know, stupidly broken. Okay, so she still has like a parry mechanic and the guard break from XX, but it's way less belligerent. Because she can't do much after it. She do this, I'll show you the parry. Oh, yeah, it's very hard to time too, that's the thing. There we go. You just get a knockdown, that's it. Off of her parry. She does have a new mechanic though, where she can actually tether you. So now he's tethered to me, which means anywhere I try to go, it brings me back to him. You can do a lot of crazy stuff like, yeah, a lot of stupid combos that don't work, you know, without tether. She also got an instant overhead. Do it right. Instant overhead. Back. Which, if you have meter, you use the absolute combo off of. Yeah, still has that gun. See if I can remember how they do the combo. Actually, no, it has to be mid-screen. I don't remember how to do the gun combo. It's been a minute. She's a very fun character though. Yeah, she does a lot of damage though. She actually has a gun super too. I think it's quarter circle back kick. Maybe? Flash? What is a gun super? Yeah. Double circle back. Yeah. Super gun. You can combo from it too. Fine. Let's up the input. Yeah. She also has a regular turn you can follow up. She can just use that neutral and shit. Her main combo ends up looking a bit like usually just something simple, because then it leads into Oki. Yeah, she's an Oki monster. That's about it. She has great mix-up. Not a lot of damage.
To enter the mayhem.
Whole bad guy. All bad guys in this game, because he's in every game. Every character is sole bad guy to some extent, because every character in Guilty Gear is a rushdown. So this is the silliest move in the game, it's Claw Flash. It's an advancing, slightly disjointed, plus one block move. With looping pressure. So if they just want to block, you can just keep doing this move over and over again. Especially if they crouch block FD it, then it's like +5. Yeah. He's got really cool corner combos. Because he has this thing called Sweet Spot, or Clean Hit, and depending on how you trigger certain moves, they'll do have different properties. So his Clean Hit DP gives hard knockdown and instant wall breaks. It gives hard knockdown like this, but only on Clean Hit. And if it's in the corner, it will always wall stick. Which means you can do some really high damage combos very easily just by doing this. Super. Bang. 80% health off of a couple hits. He also has the ground move as well. That's a little less obnoxious in the camera. He has a new move, the Cake. Very good poke button, it's got great range. But you don't really get much off of it. He has Dust Loop. Not really Dust Loop, but he has great like air combo that you put on there. Where he can go and he can do like DP after that to get an easy conversion. Easy 50% damage, 50 meter. He's got really crazy combos when you like go to try to optimize him. So when it comes to just doing the basic stuff, he goes so much on. There's a bit of a monkey. Sadly, he can't combo off his command grab normally. You have to spend meter for it. Very sad time. You don't have to do anything fancy with him. He's just such a blow. I think in corner he gets a safe jump. Yeah, he gets a safe jump. You can kind of just spot most stuff with just a bit of timing. Which makes him such a crazy character when you learn all of his combo routes. He's got very Build-A-Bear combos. You kind of just get to do whatever you want. I don't know how to play chips, I'm not even going to bother showing you because he's a fucking crackhead in this game. Just like in every other Guilty Gear. Who do we got? Johnny. I actually really like Johnny in this game. But he's also a top tier. So he's just a bit of a bully. Yeah, bro, look at this shit. Look at this super. And each character in the game is a different card. So Kai Kisuke is a king, because he's actually a king of the country. I think Potemkin has a unique one as well. So the reason Johnny is so strong is because he has an instant overhead. And he has a lot of ranged moves like that will launch, meaning you can get combos. And his combo routes are just Knockdown. Super. This is a cinematic super. Very anime. Just a safe jump off of it. Does a lot of damage. You can do not a lot of damage if you get like 6 starters, but that's all up to you pretty much. Yeah, he's a very cool character. Has some aerial stuff he can do. Throws cards down, and then if you hit the card with your flash attack, it launches them up. So he's like a mid-range zoner for most of the game, and then if he gets close to you, he'll just hit you with, you know, instant overhead or low. He's a bit of a cheap character at times. I'm not even gonna bother showing Happy Chaos because he just has a gun. Oh, you know, so he's probably the hardest character in the game to learn because his combos are super freaky because it requires a lot of knowledge. So his gun, he doesn't have a heavy slash button. You try to press heavy slash, he pulls out his gun. And you can use the gun while you're hitting the opponent. So I'm sure you can guess what that means, because like, he can literally do whatever he wants. He can press other buttons and stuff. He can run up and grab you with his gun still out. Yeah, he reloads it, because he has 2 things to worry about. So when he has the gun out, he loses focus. If he runs out of focus, he can't use the gun. But you can get focus back by doing a special move. And then he also has to worry about bullets too. He only has 6 bullets until he has to reload.
Danger.
So he has 1 super. This super gives him bullets back, as well as breaking the wall. And then he's got this super, which gives him all of his focus back, and it makes it so his focus spends a lot slowly. So now he can shoot all his bullets with 1 focus bar instead of only 4. Now he has to reload. He also has a roll, which you can use to cross through opponents and do unforeseeable 50-50 like left-right mix. And you can go into low into more left-right mix. But he has some of the lowest health in the game, and he has no invincible reversal. So he's got terrible defense, but he's such an offensive powerhouse, it doesn't even matter. He's also probably the most hated character in Guilty Gear, because he's just so annoying to play against.
Gold high piece.
Yeah, he's a character. Now this is also a character that a lot of people do not like. This is Gold Lewis. Huh? No. He just brings a massive coffin. Yeah, he just kind of be playing his shit. I can't remember the bread and butter like corner combo. There you go. He just does a lot of damage. But he's also got, so if they block any of your moves, we'll just make this guy block. Block, and make it so he doesn't do any counterattack stuff. So yeah, on block, these moves all do guard crush. What guard crush means is that they can't do any defensive options other than burst. So they can still block, but the only defensive option they can do is burst. It also cranks risk gauge and does a lot of crit damage as well. And all of these moves that he does have plus frames, which means he can actually keep going as well. So if you get really good at him, you can do what's called Kara Behemoth, which So this move is called Behemoth Typhoon. He has 8 different versions of it, all corresponding to different directions doing a half circle. So this is half circle bottom to up from towards the enemy. This is it from behind. This is actually a low. I remember how to combo that move. Oh yeah. Yeah, you get the gist though. Very, very silly character. He also has probably one of the best like overheads in the game because it's safe and it's incredibly quick. And he can do double overhead out of it, leading into combo. So really good grab because he can then put out a little drone like this. What's the button for it? Stuff like this. Yeah, there. So this drone actually acts independent of him, so that means he can get hit, he can even get knocked down, and that drone will still stay active. Which means he can then run up and, you know, do his bullshit. So you can guard this. Also, the thing with the guard crush is it removes throw protection. Which means he can do this and then immediately throw you as soon as the block frames are over. Which means he has some nasty strike throw moves. It's like, remember how to do it. Trying to do there you go. Yeah, if I would have timed that a little later, that would have grabbed him before he could even throw out, like, a punch. He's a very annoying character. Because if you block anything, you're put in plus range, and if you get hit, you lose, like, all your life. Then we have another really, like, this is Nago. Nagoriyuki. Giant black samurai vampire. Look at how tall he is. So he has no forward dash, no double jump, but he does have like a command dash. And then if in the bottom left you see how he's got that red gauge, yeah? So that's his blood gauge. He can actually cancel special moves into special moves. But if he maxes out that red gauge, he does what's called blood pop. Which basically means he loses his special moves, he constantly loses health, but he does more damage. So if I make him not block anymore. So his whole thing is basically land your hit into gigantic combo, do big damage, and then when you have more blood, your special moves get buffed. So he can do a lot of stuff. So when he's got more blood, his moves are faster, they do more damage, sometimes they get more range. So if I get over to 3 blood, so this move is now really fast and does way too much damage. So his whole thing is managing that resource. He can do some pretty crazy combos, if I remember how to do it. So it's all about managing his resource. So I go... So with his blood pop, if they're stuck on the wall and then you pop blood, they actually bounce up in the sky and you can re-wall stick them. So it's very hard to calculate when that's going to happen. So you gotta have like a specific combo out for it. Oh. Yeah. He's a difficult character. He's probably the most like execution heavy character in the game. Because depending on the level of blood you have, he has different combo outs. He fell off the wall. Yeah, he's a fun character. He super looks cool too. Very cool too. His whole thing is just bullying you from range with his stupidly strong normals. All of his heavy moves give knockdown. but he can't do special moves after them. The best he can do is get up and try to do Oki. His kick is also one of the best in the game. It's fast, long range, and he can follow up with better Oki as well. He used to be probably the best character in the game, but after some minor nerfs to other things about him, he's pretty just top tier. And then we have the character I think we like the most, and the character I'd recommend most of you players pick up, Giovanna. She's cool. Very, very cool. When she has full meter, she turns green. We'll get rid of that for now, because that's unimportant for the time being. So her whole gimmick is that she's incredibly quick. She has probably the fastest dash in the game. She can cross the whole screen in like that. Which means if you whiff anything against her, she can immediately go up for the punish. She also has incredibly strong combo reads that she can do when it comes to her best punish. Yeah, she's a very strong character. She has this move, which is +1 block, and then if she does this little command dash, all her moves get attacked. That move will now do a stagger, which means she gets to throw afterwards as a true combo. And when she gets knocked down, she has a bunch of like face jump setups she can do. The corner combo game is incredibly strong. She does a lot of meterless damage. 50% health and meterless off of the non-counter starter is pretty crazy. Without like a super hard combo. Like this combo is... She also has easy as combo confirms and knockdown. Pretty much if you can just land, so say you just are airborne and they get hit by just like a kick or a close flash, you can just go straight into this move, knockout. And if you OTG them, like this, and you do an instant air dash, I'm terrible, so come on. Again, you can do it. Why am I not able to do this? Do a fucking dash. Yeah, that's a safe jump. Okay, and now when she has 50% meter, she starts doing chip damage off of all of her normals, and her special moves get more chip damage. So she starts being actually like a threat when it comes to chip damage, because she's so fast, she can get so many hits on them. And once she has the 100% meter, she also gets a damage buff, and she gets faster. Which means she can hit you with like a decent and quick overhead. Where she has major combos with it, and she's always hitting. I haven't hit this guy once, and he's so low. And at pretty much any point, she can just threaten, throw, run up throw, because she's so quick. Right, we can live, run up throw. Her super is really strong too. Right, get a really decent super. Invincible reversal, good damage. Hard to punish as well, because it pushes you so far away. So she's just an incredible rushdown. She also has dive kick super. So if you aren't blocking before the super flash, it's guaranteed to hit you. It's also good for mixing up her aerial approach time as well. And if you block it, it's twice, so you can't really punish her either. She's a captain. Can you do that mid-range? I don't know. These are just a really good character. No one plays it at the top level for that reason. Can't surprise me because she is so strong. The only thing is, she can't confirm into a knockdown off of her kick easily. You have to do 60 to get a knockdown, and even then it's only a soft knockdown. She also has a pretty decent super jump as well. She can air dash after her super jump, which not many characters can do. She's a character in the Guilty of Gear. Close enough. Alright, up on field gear. I need to go shit.